Welcome back to our channel. And as a part of the incoming elections in the country, we have been discussing about the horoscopes of some stalwart politicians of the country. As you all know, we have discussed the horoscope of Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan, the incumbent Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh. We had indicated in that video that will be soon coming out with a video of the rest of the leaders of the state. And as a part of that and as a continuation of that video, today we are going to discuss the horoscope of Mr. Kamalnath, the present opposition leader and the earlier Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh and the undisputed leader of the Indian National Congress. We have taken his date of birth as 18th November 1946, 2:45 p.m. at Bhopal. Kamalnath was born at Bhopal on the above date and at the above time, and we have cast a chart for this time and the date for discussing in this horoscope. To our knowledge, this data is reliable, and we have also vouchsafed with his earlier happenings or earlier incidents of his life, and we have found that this is a correct data which we are using. As you all know, Mr. Kamalnath, right from the days of our former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, was a very sought-after young leader, and later on he rose to the leadership of Madhya Pradesh. Mr. Kamalnath also occupied as the Central Minister of State and also with independent charge twice in various cabinets. His horoscope is very intriguing and very interesting, and he can exert great influence in the state politics. We all know that Mr. Kamalnath occupied the chair of the Chief Minister of the state between 2019 and 20 for a period of 15 months. The party came into power with absolute majority, and Mr. Kamalnath took over as the Chief Minister. But to his unluck, a fraction of the party has abandoned him, and Mr. Kamalnath had to resign as the Chief Minister, and the opposition leader and the present incumbent Chief Minister, Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan, took over the post of the Chief Minister. What could be the reason for a person who got absolute majority but who could not continue in the post of the Chief Minister for the designated period? So this will be something interesting which we will be discussing. In Kamalnath's chart, what we observe now is presently he is running the Mercury Dasha and Venus Bhukti. So naturally, before Mercury Dasha, Mr. Kamalnath was running Saturn Dasha and Jupiter Bhukti, or the subperiod of Jupiter, during the period when he has to demit the office of the Chief Minister. And during the same period only, he also got the Chief Minister's post. The reason Saturn Jupiter in his chart is a Yoga Karaka combination, because Saturn, though it is 12th Lord and 11th Lord, it is placed in 5th house, and the Dasha Lord and the Bhukti Lord, Guru, which is his Lagna Lord, as well as his 10th Lord. So there was a combination of 1, 10 and 5. As you all know, the 5th combination, the 5th house represents the success in politics, success in speculation, success in all matters where it luck. It's a Purva Pundisthana where his Saturn is placed. So naturally, Kamalnath won with absolute majority. And he also occupied the throne of the Chief Minister during that period, that is Saturn Jupiter, because the period was Lagna, 10th and 5th house. But after a brief period of 15 months, Mr. Kamalnath had to resign due to two reasons, because it was a Dasha Sandhi period. Jupiter is a period in Saturn's main period. It is a Dasha Sandhi period. What means Sandhi means it's the culmination of a particular Dasha and the opening of another Dasha. So that is not considered to be very auspicious in anybody's chart. and especially it's a Saturn Dasha. So the far end of Saturn, normally it used to be good, but still at the far end of Saturn, there could be some problems. And why this problem has happened. That time only, we will look into the strength of this chart. His horoscope, mainly 4 or 5 planets are placed in 9th house. Venus, Mercury, Sun, Ketu, many other, all these planets, there is a Graha war in the house of luck. This is one reason. Second reason is his Guru is placed in second to Moon, or rather, it is in Dirdwadasam, Guru and Moon. When Guru and Moon is in 12th and 2nd position, we call it as Sagada Yoga. When Moon is placed in 6th, 8th or 12th house from Jupiter, we call it as Sagada Yoga. What is Sagada Yoga? We have discussed, we have put a separate video on that. The viewers who want to know more about the Sagada Yoga can refer that video. In Sagada Yoga, what happens, like the car, or like the vehicle or Sagada, the ups and downs in life will be very prominent. So that could be the reason in his chart when he took over as a chief minister post, and immediately he has to demit after 15 months. This is one Daini Yoga in the chart of Mr. Kamalnath. And there is no Dharma Karmadipati Yoga. There is no connection between the 9th and 10th Lord in the chart of Mr. Kamalnath from Lagna. But of course, there is a Dharma Karmadipati Yoga in his chart from Moon. That also we cannot discount. That is why he occupied various positions. In 2004 to 2014, at various periods of time, he was central minister. 2023 October to 2026 August, Mr. Kamalnath is going to get Mercury Mahadasha and Venus Bhukti. Now he is presently running Mercury main period. He will be running Mercury main period and Venus sub period between 2023 October and 2026 August. This is a very crucial period in his political career. Reason, now the elections are going to happen within a few days' time, and that time he is running Mercury and Venus. Mercury from Lagna is 4th and 7th Lord, and Venus is 3rd and 8th Lord. All placed in 9th house. Please note, all placed in 9th house. So the luck factor is now it is favoring him. And this Mercury and Venus, when we take Moon as Lagna, it is 9th and 10th Lord. So there is a Dharma Karmadipati Yoga from Moon, I have told, by a combination of Mercury and Venus in the 9th house from Lagna and 3rd house from Moon. These two planets are operating between this period. So the present time, 2023 October to 2026 August, Mr. Kamalnath is running a very fantastic period in his life. So there is a chance that he may get majority, and there is a chance that he can also become the chief minister of the state. While discussing Mr. Chauhan's chart, I had indicated that he is running a fantastic period now. Because in his chart also there are very great combinations. 9th and 10th Lord Saturn's main period, he is running Lagna Dasha, that is Shukra, which is exalted in 11th house. And Chauhan's horoscope is very clean. He does not have any Daini Yogas also. So this leads us to one point. What is that point? In Madhya Pradesh, we are going to see a very fierce battle. Both the horoscopes are very strong, and both the horoscopes exert a lot of influence on the state. It can go either way. It can go either way. In the final count, it can happen depending upon the strength of the chart. It could be either way. But I see a strong chance, even for Kamalnath, to get majority in the states, and also perhaps to become the chief minister of the state. So this is the position of Madhya Pradesh, and the news or the whatever the information which we get also is on the same way. So that is why I wanted to analyze the chart of both these leaders. And when I analyze the chart of both the leaders, which pinpointedly I am not able to say and who will be the next Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, I am seeing chances for both these leaders. Why? Chart-wise, Chauhan's chart is having an upper hand because of the exalted position of Ligna Lord and 9th and 10th Lord Saturn operating now. Mr. Kamalnath's chart also from Moon 9th and 10th Lords are operating, which is placed in 9th house. His only blemish is this Shagat Yoga, which ditched him once. But let us hope that this leader may be able to occupy the chair of the Chief Minister of the state if the indications from the Moon Lagna is of any indication. So with this I conclude the horoscope analysis of Madhya Pradesh state, because we have to quickly move to the Rajasthan because 5 states are moving for elections. So we would like to discuss the charts of the major leaders of Rajasthan and if time permits also of Chhattisgarh. Thank you so much.